if a child is diagnosed with having a hearing problem, a child of 6 months or 1 year, we can institute measures to improve the hearing, to help the hearing, by having a hearing aid and by having a teacher, speech therapy. And this will make the child, although the child is born severely deaf, by the age of 6, this child can go to a normal school like any other normal child. If left alone, that child would have become a deaf mute. In other words, a child who can't hear, who can't talk. You can well imagine what will happen to the fate of the child, what will happen to the family, what will happen to the economy, what will happen to the society. Whereas, if you institute measures after making a proper diagnosis in the early stages, you can, with proper help and assistance, that child can go to a normal school and be a normal child. See the difference. The difference is becoming a normal child and otherwise a deaf mute. Tremendous difference. And this is, unfortunately, we are not able to understand this logic. We are not able to institute any measures. We are not able to have audiologists. Audiologist is the person who will measure the hearing level, and that person, with the aid of equipment which is available freely it's available, of course at some expense. These trained people are not being employed in any of the government colleges. I have represented this number of times to all the powers, but nothing happened, and nothing is happening, which is very sad. Unless we do that, we can't recognize deafness, we can't take measures to prevent it or cure it. This is very unfortunate. This is one aspect of the story. I have dealt with this department, audiology, because nobody seems to be taking any interest in the subject. That's why I stress on this point. The other thing is, there are a lot of developments in the department by virtue of the various new methodologies that have come in force. In children where the hearing aid is not found useful, there are some cases, about 20% of cases. About 20% of these severely deaf patients may not get the help with a hearing aid. Those patients will do a cochlear implant surgery. That's a highly expensive surgery, costing about 5 to 6 lakhs of rupees per patient. But it's available for people who can spare that type of money either by his own self or her own self or by any other organization. That can be done, and like the hearing aid, microsurgery, we use a microscope for operations on the sound box. That has taken a lot of encouragement. So a lot of developments. The only thing which I find perhaps lacking, the training for the junior colleagues in the medical colleges. I feel, as an outsider, I feel there is some deficiencies in the proper training of postgraduates.